So something that happens quite often with the guitars is that throughout the mix, especially once you dialed in your bass tone, you might notice that you are missing some grit, something that is cutting through. And I'm not meaning like high harsh frequencies that pierce through, but something like in the middle frequencies, something that makes the guitars sound a bit thicker but doesn't come from the bass guitar. And that's usually the moment where one realizes that during the production phase of the song, one might have wanted to use another distortion pedal maybe, or another setting on the amplifier. And a cool thing to boost these mids to have more grit is to use saturation. So it's a bit as if you are modifying the distortion, the sound of the distortion while you are in the mix. And something I like to do is I use Saturn for that by FabFilter, because you can do multi-bands of saturation. And what I do is I usually am looking for a nice area in the middle where I'm not creating some kind of boomy low mids, and I'm not making things sound fizzy because I add saturation to the higher frequencies. So let's give it a listen to the guitars only. I will exaggerate what I did. So you can hear that when I'm turning up my knob, the drive and the whole mix settings of the plugin, you can hear that things sound very like mid-rangey very quickly, but you have a certain amount of grit in it. And now the thing is, once you've found the right spot in your frequency spectrum, you can just pick the kind of saturation that you like, that sounds fitting to the rest of the song. You should do that in context with the song, and then you dial it in. How much saturation do you need for it to blend in nicely?